Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current pulse, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feel the energy, feed the endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in to a beautiful Sunday. Double grind upload city in the building. Hey, we just always put in the time. We always put in the work for our great fresh off the press community. If by any chance you're watching this video, you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Just one click really does help out the channel a lot. Stay tuned for a giveaway. Excuse me, at 1.5K, we're just like 30-40 subscribers away to reaching that pivotal mark, and we're gonna be giving three TCG player gift cards for 3 lucky winners. So stay tuned for that, and also live stream next weekend. Just did one last night. Apologize, some technical difficulties. Man, you guys already get the gist of it. Let's dig in. Show me the cards, Jay. Show me the cards. Before we do, guys, top tables update, round 12 of the WCU US Nationals, guys. The biggest event of the year. The pros of the pros just got off watching a hero deck. This 3% right here, bro, just head towards the top 32 at the time of recording this video. Epic, man. You know, beating Runic, Sprite, Fur that insane. It was fun to watch that on the live stream. You know, shout out to Gorilla as well. You know, he hit me up via the Discord. He was watching. It was great, man. Pretty entertaining match. Saw it and it was crazy. 2-0 hero, 2-0 Runic, Sprites, Fur. So you guys definitely, you know, should look into that. And yeah, look at the chart right here, guys. Cash Tira 25%, Son of Alon Rika. Guys, that is crazy. Even here in the TCG, 13% into round 12, you know, or after round 12. That is crazy. Despia branded, also representing there. Vanquish sold with the 5% Dragon Link. And, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. The WCQ, it's in its final stages today, so it's going to be exciting to analyze the markets after, you know, today, because I believe most cards are going to dump. But a card like this, Triple T's, Triple Tactics Thrust, a meta-defining card, guys. Look at that spike off the 60 Billy lows back a couple of weeks ago, and the card just continues to stabilize above the 84 Billy mark. Trying to get to triple digits, you see only 2 pages here. 13 wall here, 19 listings, but the demand is here. It's a card that even after the WCQ is over, we just don't know when it's going to get reprinted, right? And it's a meta-defining card that everyone needs, guys. And there's going to be extreme volatility in the upcoming days after the WCQ, where we expect most cards, especially most meta cards, to actually dump in price. So let's keep out and stay tuned for that. Same for Chaos Angel. This is one that might dump down a little bit right after the WCQ, but I believe heading into the new regional season, you know, next month, I believe it starts, if I'm not mistaken, or early September. I don't have a specific date, but whenever that time is, we believe that this card is going to hold steady and then eventually even pump up after that. Because again, it comes in Cyberstorm Access. This is not getting reprinted in the tins. So for a reprint of this, most likely we need to wait until 2024, until next year. That's more than 6-7 months out. That is a long time frame, you know what I mean? And people are going to need this card. Again, this is what, level 10 Synchro Chaos Angel? Guys, this card is a meta-defining card, and you want to keep in mind, look at that strong uptrend since it came out, guys. So definitely want you guys to see. Holding essentially, there's a couple of deals here, but a 70 Billy card. And this might even hit triple digits down the line. No way to know. But again, Cyberstorm Access is going to get harder and harder to get as time passes by. But the demand for this card is not going anywhere anytime soon. Excuse me. Here we have Cash Tira Fenrir. Guys, what a meta-defining staple card of 2023. This deck has been running rampant since it came out and even has the top representation here in the WCQ heading into the later rounds, heading into the Swiss format rounds, guys. And as we can see here, wow, this card has been volatile. It used to be a bunch of money, you know, into the triple digits, went down, you know, like 20s. Now it's back up, went back up to 40s and then now back down to 30s. And it's just there, making moves here and there. Still low listings. Of course, the card is most likely going to be targeted for reprint, in the 2023 tins, just a couple of months from now. So, of course, it's a top tier deck for now, up until the next ban list, most likely. But again, I mean, we have to wait and see what's going to happen with this card, and it's going to get reprinted most likely. So, honestly, 100 billies for a playset? Nah, bro. Nah, I think this card is going to tank right after the WCQ, starting at the beginning of next week. But we'll definitely make sure to make a video, later next week, just to provide you guys updates on meta staple cards like these. A card, Kurikara Divine Carnage, like this one, guys. What a card from Power of the Elements, still not announced as a 2023 set reprint target, so we just don't know, guys. And look, you see a curvature here, but you see a small pump here, spike. It looks small on the chart, but and base and price is still not reflected here. But the demand, it means we're getting sales above the market price, which is currently around 50 billies. So you do see a couple of deals. Wow, massive wall here. Wall of China compared, for this card. You have an R09 here, 33 listings. You do see the demand coming in. And yeah, I mean, sell pressure's coming in for this card. It'll most likely get a reprint, probably later this year. Some way, somehow, they're trying to sneak it in. Why? Because everyone needs this card. It looks beautiful. I love the artwork, and it's fire, guys. Don't forget, a lot of fire support coming out later this year, after Dune releases and Legendary Soul Burning Volcano a couple of months out. So I really, really do like Kurikara Divine Carnage. Just a broken effect, a card that a lot of people needs, and one that we'll be keeping an eye out for. Blazing Cartesia the Virtuous, another one that we expect to dump down, is currently at 60 billies. A lot of branded Despia. As you can see here, 10% of the last, look, check out the deck breakdown for the top 20 tables in the final Swiss round, guys. 10% of those people were Despia branded. A lot of representation in the WCQ, and we can see here the card. We cleaned this up janitor style. We see a 42 billy. That's a couple of deals there before it quickly goes up to 50 billies once again. 36 listings only. Of course, this is Darkwing Blast. We expect a reprint of this card in the tins, but we just don't know if it's going to be a prismatic, if it's going to be shorted, things of that nature. So, I mean, the demand is going to be there for the foreseeable future, but we do expect this card to dump down by next week after the WCQ. Just people, they're done. They're done for the competitive season. They're going to take a break, things of that nature. They want to recycle their money into other cards, and that's what we expect, for it to happen. A top 64 deck with Sprite Runic Fur Hires was just fresh off the press in the WCQ live stream. So, the demand for this card, you do see, it's been dumping down, guys. People are expecting, again, this card to dump after the WCQ, and is going to get a reprint most likely in the tins, 2023 tins as well, from Tactical Masters. You do see here a lot of one-ofs. I mean, the wall here is around 25, 26 bucks. You know what I mean? So if we clean this up here really quick, we do see 24 listings only, 3 pages, but yeah, it's a 24, 25 billy card for the most part. Yo, a playset of this is what, 75 billion? Nah, man, nah. We expect this to go down soon after the WCQ as well. We'll keep you guys updated. But you see the curvature now, the volatility where it had a low, Banlist came out. Now we retrace back down to the mean, and now the WCQ is over. We might, even break this, previous low of 14 billies, as you can see there. That's what's to be expected. Then Labyrinth, they haven't had the show, that people thought in the WCQ. Where's Labyrinth here? They had a 3%. Labyrinth. Wow, they're not even on the chart. No way. No way, guys. Not even on this chart. Stop it. No, they were here in one of the previous rounds. No way. No representation in the top 64 for Labyrinth? Nah, man. That has to be wrong, guys. This deck was running rampant in regionals and YCSs not too long ago. But at a WCQ level, wow, that is crazy. Crazy. Still holding a 26 billy market price. Nah, I'm selling this, bro. I would be selling this right now. But again, none of this is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I'm just expressing my opinion. I'm not holding no 75 billy playset man, this will most likely get a reprint in the tins as well. And it already got a QCSR, so, and a Starlight. Nah, I'm not holding this card, guys. You see that massive volatility there. Retrace back down to the mean, but I think this mean price is going to continue going down and break the previous low of 20 to 21s made a couple of weeks ago. And we move on to the Bistro package. This Spader is making moves. I wanted to cover this card real quick. All other ones, I expect them to dump. This Spader just got recently reprinted in Sayak. Don't see a recent, a reprint coming for this. Definitely not in the tins or even this year. We'll see. But I like this card. But all these other Bistro cards, I'm selling, man. I'm getting rid of these cards. Why? Because WCQ is over. This super rare is going to be single digits soon. And this thing is going to be under 50 billies coming soon as well. These cards are reprint targets for the 2023 Megatins. And the competitive season is over. So most of these cards are going to be dumping down. I would have been getting rid of these a long time ago. And yeah, the Bistro package always stays relevant in the meta. But nah, man, we ain't holding to these bags. Only this Spader. This is one that, it's actually pumping up, clearing this consolidation near the lows, now making new local highs. As we can see here, if we clean this up, only 32 listings. It's a 14 billy card now. This card was 9s, 10s for a while, and now it's 4 pages only, 32 listings. The demand is coming in. People need this Bistro Synchro monster, and it's just so good. That's level 10. That's crazy, man. But yeah, it's a great card. Single print, probably not reprinted anytime soon. It's already bumping up 4 billies from the lows. That's crazy, man. You can see the lows right here, man. Under single digits, under 10 billies, and it's pumping up now. The volatility is coming in, heading into the WCQ, and now after the WCQ as well. Sprites, again, top 64, making moves, but I see these cards going down soon, man, honestly. After the WCQ, people are going to get rid of all these decks, all these engines, just the competitive season is over, and they're going to take a break most likely, and then repick these cards up, a month, 2 down the line once the regional season starts back up. Most of the Sprite engine is cheap. This is going to be just a couple of shekels. Most likely, well, it's Power of the Elements, though. You don't know, again, if it's going to be in the tins, but this will get a reprint most likely. And then Sprites, again, Sprite Blue in Power of the Elements. You don't know if it's actually coming in the tins yet, but still, it'll get a reprint down the line. Now, these Ultimate Rares, those look nice, man. Really like the deck, and it's getting regional, YCS, and now even WCQ results, with other engines. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, it's holding $28 strong. You know what I mean? So, but the OTs, man, wow, this card looks beautiful. It does. Holding 37 strong, quickly goes up beyond that. Card is just beautiful. Then we have Therion King Regulus. Started to spike back up, heading into the WCQ from the 29 billy lows. But now you see there's still a lot of copies here at around this area. And yeah, this is another one that I would be getting rid of now. Again, Dimension Force, definitely a tin target, 2023 tin target. Look, people coming in still buying these. That's crazy, man. See this under 20 billies, easy. You don't want to leave that value on the line. You want to probably like 15s, man. So that's down 50% from these prices, man. Nah. Don't go 2x down. It's 2x up, man. We want to make money with our investments. And then Baron de Fleur, a card that I've been touching base with a lot as of late. Still holding strong, man. It's a meta-defining card, but again, after the WCQ, I see this card being sub 40s, guys, sooner rather than later. So I wouldn't be holding this card. And it'll most likely get a reprint in the 25th anniversary rarity collection as well. They'll probably reprint this to the ground, guys. So I wouldn't be holding this value. After the WCQ, we expect this thing to dump. So, that's what I would be doing now. Big Welcome Labyrinth, even though Labyrinth are not getting too many results, in the WCQ per se, still a strong deck. Most other cards are going to get reprinted, but this trap came in Photon Hypernova. So I don't think we'll see a reprint of this card in the tins. And who knows, maybe not even for the rest of this year. So when the other Labyrinth cards are reprinted, I believe this trap has a lot of potential. Is a strong 6 billy card. When the card was, just a month or two back ago, just 2 billies, guys, up 3x since that. You know, shout out to Sakurasu. Team Sakurasu has been talking about this card since it was Billy's, man. You got to give credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? He's been calling this card out forever. Even when I went on his live stream, we had a blast. He's telling his community, yo, get this card. And he's been right. The card is already up 2-3x since his call. So shout out to him. Props to Saki. Hopefully we can get, you know, a collab, you know, soon. But yeah, hey, big welcome Labyrinth. Love this trap. And I can see the potential of going to 10 billies. I have my playset. I think I have like 4 of these. So I'm going to hold on to this card for now. But you see that clear uptrend, guys. Attempting to pierce, and you know, the previous all-time highs and go parabolic towards 10 billies. That's a clear possibility. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. You can come over here, join our Discord, man. Big happy family over there. We have the short form content over here, you know, as well as on our YouTube channel. Click shorts here, fresh off the thoughts. You know, a lot of you guys are liking that new content that I'm posting as of late, so don't forget to check out our shorts. And then we have them as well on TikTok, Instagram, and we have the Twitters, guys, you know what I mean. And then obviously, you know, a big thank you to MSK, Haver, Semi-Limited Podcast Boys, always doing a good job and had me over. Make sure to check that out if you're new, to check out those episodes. And then our Fresh Off the Podcast is coming soon, guys. Can't wait. We in the lab working hard. Things are looking beautiful, man. We even made a community post not too long ago. By any chance you couldn't catch it, look at that. That thing just looks fresh off the podcast, fresh off the press, man. It just looks beautiful. Gets me excited. You know, I can't wait for my podcast to put myself out there. The first episode is going to be a banger. It's coming out this month, guys. So stay tuned for that. We will continue to work hard. And if by any chance, guys, click that bell. Where is it? Right here. Click that bell so you can stay tuned for our podcast release, so you can stay tuned for our live stream announcements, and so you can stay tuned for our giveaways, guys. Right there. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and destroy that like button, as it really does help out other people to find our great Yu-Gi-Oh content. Guys, just fresh off the press, at the time of recording this video, Heroes sneaked into top 32 in the WCQ. People already forgot about Heroes, Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix, and Foister. Just such a great card with 2 prints. It does have the Starlight, I believe so. Man, we need a QCSR of this. But yeah, I mean, the Prismatic Secrets are just 4 billies. That's too cheap, man. That is too cheap, man. I could see this being 10s. It's just such a great card. Of course, it doesn't fit in many, you know, multi-format deck engines and things of that nature, but what it does fit in is Heroes, and they're top 32ing. Oh my god, in the WCQ, that is insane. Definitely a card that I would be looking at right now. The OGs are around 10s, but these right here, you got a deal. As we can see, let's clean this up. 82 listings, a deal here. Quickly goes up to 444 with the Wall of China right there, over 100 copies. But I like this card. I think this will be a 5 billy card soon. Heroes are taking over the WCQ. That is just so cool. That's so nice, man. I really like it. Then we have Fusion Destiny, guys. Broken card, broken engine. All copies are above the Billy 50 mark, meaning just go for the mid-max. This secret rare from Battles of Legend, Crystal Revenge. We've been talking about this card on the channel for ages. Then obviously you have the ultimate rares. As we can see, consolidating near the lows, still haven't made a lot of moves, and as we can see, still a 31 billy card. You see here 31 listings for these 4 pages, but people are coming in, man. Once they see that hero guy, if that dude continues top 16, top 8, things of that nature, ooh, man, I believe this card is gonna pump. Look at that, the mid-max rarity already starting to pump. As we can see here, it is here. The pump is here at around 237, quickly goes up to 250. And if we clean this up here, how many listings? You know, under 100 listings already. Look, the demand is coming in today at the time of recording, guys. Spiking up, attempting to pierce the previous all-time high of, you know, 2-3 billy sky. Secret rare, love this card. I got my couple of RO9s, and I could see this card being 5 billies sooner rather than later. Then Plasma just took that top 64 match game 1 over. What a broken card. It negates monster. Look, effects of face-up monsters while your opponent controls them. Broken. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent control. Equip that target to this card. That is insane, guys. Yeah, this secret rare, I love this secret, man. It comes in Speed Duel GX Duel Academy box. I love it, man. I do. Yo, you have the wall of China of 700 copies by none other than Gamer's Choice. But after that, it'll quickly go up to a Billy. 63 listings only. I love how this card looks. I think I have a placer a little bit more around there. And it's getting harder to get this card, so I like it. Heroes making moves in the WCQ. Then we have Rescue Ace Turbulence. Again, Fire's getting support, soon. So stay tuned for that. Rescue Ace, again, Turbulence making moves. Had that spike. See that volatility. Came back down, and now it's pumping back up to attempt to pierce that 11 Billy all-time high once again. You have a couple of walls here and there, only 23 listings, guys. See the demand coming in? I believe this card has potential to be 15s sooner rather than later. So if you need this card, if you plan on playing Rescue Ace post YCS, make sure you keep this card in mind. Then you have Ground Zeno from Wild Survivors. This is another card, had a V-shaped recovery, dump back down. Wow, what a dump retracement back down to the lows. Now you see that spike right here. Dune is around the corner, guys. There's a lot of volatility that is coming into the market. Most cards will be dumping, but there's some cards that are going to be pumping. You know what I mean? And that's where the erratic volatility comes in. See this card holding, you have a deal here, but really it's a 28 Billy card, and eventually 30s back again. Only 29 listings you see here. People coming in. Dinos are getting support in Dune. Definitely a card to keep your eye out for. Then you have Vanquish Soul Raisin. Another card again. Vanquish Soul, as you can see here, they had a whopping 5% of the top tables there, in the final Swiss round. And it's making moves, man. It is making moves. You see that small spike here from the lows. You have a couple of deals here. Card is about almost 22 Billies. 65 listings. It's hard to get these cards, and these won't get reprinted anytime soon, most likely. So if you want to play the deck, you just never know. After retracing back down to the previous lows, now might be a good time to consider this, because again, new cards like these, single print and things of that nature, they might not go as much down as the other cards and staples that we have discovered, after the WCQ. Then Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon. I really like this card. Made lows at around 33, lower 30s, bumping back up almost to 40 Billies a pop. Guys, this is a card. Dune is coming out. Synchro support is around the corner. I believe this card is going to be heavily demanded and might actually go up, in comparison to most other cards dumping after the WCQ. I like this one. Then we have Illusion of Chaos, guys. Battle of Chaos, we expect a reprint in 2023 tins. We see still holding strong around 29-30 Billies, guys. This is going down at least 50% when it gets a reprint. Just a reminder, don't keep holding these bags. Then Visa Star Frost, wow, look at this volatility. Was 31s, 32, boom, dumping down to 26s, as you can see here. Now it has a little bit of a bump up, a couple of shekel bump up here, but all in all, you do see a deal. A wall at 29, still 21 listings only, still only 3 pages, but I believe this is a card that will most likely be going down soon, especially after the WCQ, so keep this one in mind. Ringo Worm as well. This card used to be 17 Billies strong, guys, and now you see that this card is down to 11 from Sayak. Wow, that's crazy. Only 66 listings, but again, Ringo Worm, the dragon guarding the 100 apples. Like this level 2 dragon tuner, guys. Really like this card, but it's been dumping down as of late. A lot of volatility coming back into the markets, so make sure that you keep that in mind. And we expect this card to be single digits by next week when that sell pressure comes into the markets. Post WCQ, you have Albion, the Sanctifier Dragon. As we can see here, a branded card, a lot of branded representation right here with 10% Despia branded, and it's a card that used to be worth 15 Billies not too long ago, but as we can see, it's dumping back down to single digits with a deal here, and the sell pressure is coming in. So we expect this to be a strong single digit card, in the next couple of weeks after people start dumping this into the market, and we're gonna make sure that we make a video covering a lot of cards that most likely will be dumping, post WCQ, post Nats. And the last card, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, when we talked about this card last time, it was like 27s, 28s. Boom, guys. Wow, down to 21 Billies here. We told you guys. I told you I'd be selling cards like these. Battle of Chaos, reprinted in the tins, most likely single print. It does have a starlight, but I told you guys I'd be getting rid of this, and look, down already 8 Billies, and we expect this to hit 15s sooner rather than later. And yeah, let's see what happens with this card. Guys, if you enjoyed today's content. Don't forget to subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Click that bell to stay tuned for other news going on with the Fresh Off the Press channel, guys. If you made it this far out into the video, you are the straight MVP. Thank you guys so much for all you do. Make sure to leave a comment down below your thoughts with the volatility going on with the markets as of now, thanks to the WCQ. Make sure you check out the WCQ, you know, couple of rounds there, feature matches. They're entertaining, man. That's high level Yu-Gi-Oh, high level competition. Hope you guys have a good time. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.